Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today episode I'm doing a top 10 countdown on meeting celebrities. Some people want to meet celebrities, don't get the chance to, but luckily I met a few celebrities. I guess it was at the right place at the right time. So I'm just gonna do a countdown on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this today episode. Make sure to subscribe, share, whatever you want to do with this channel. Thank you guys for your support. Let's get into today's episode. Number 10.
Look at you all. Thank you guys for coming out. Like, this is like a little crazy, a little silly that I'm doing this, right? And honestly, I really appreciate your support. Thank you. It's for the space between, right?
So the first celebrity I met on my list was Dickson Johnson. You might know her as the Pink Power Ranger. And
what's happening? I can't think straight. Hey, where am I?
TV show in the 90s, very popular. She also did a TV show called Flashpoint. That show was pretty good. So yeah, I was excited. I used to watch that show on my childhood. I had a crush on her when I was a kid. Like, it was amazing meeting her. Like, couldn't believe I met her. She was at Fan Expo, and she took a picture with me. I'll never forget. It was a cool experience. I actually met a real-life superhero. She's not a real-life superhero, but she played it on TV. But anyway, next celebrity on my list.
This show, I did this independent film in Minnesota, and I was at and I was at an Applebee's. This is actually the worst way to get recognized. And this woman came up and she was so nervous, and she said, "Oh my God, you're in that movie Failure to Launch?" I said, "Yeah."
So the next celebrity I met was Bradley Cooper. You might know Bradley Cooper from the Hangover movies.
ODC Doug.
I don't think I've ever been this hungover.
What's on your arm? You were in the hospital last night.
The only important thing now is that
Movie Burns and the raccoon from the Marvel movies. He's a polished actor. He's really famous. Everyone knows him. He's a good actor. So I'll tell you the story. I met him at TIFF Festival. I was in the crowd. And he was going to the crowd, giving people high five, and people tried to grab him, and the security pushed his arm. I was just laughing. So it was a cool experience meeting him. I can't believe it. I met him face to face. I remember he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He shook my hand, and then he took a picture with me. So it was actually cool. So I'll never forget that moment. Next celebrity on my list.
Literally changed my life in so many ways, both good and not so good. Some good. People finally started watching our show, Schitt's Creek. And we were fortunate enough to win 9 Emmys this year. Unbelievable.
The next celebrity I met on my list, Daniel Levi. You might know him in the TV show Schitt's Creek.
Thin stream, blend it really well. Or you'll burn. David, that's not right.
Okay, well, that's because I'm ladling and stirring at the same time, and you're just...
And he's Eugene Levy's son. So he's a good actor. That show is pretty good. I love that show. It's one of my best TV Canadian shows, Schitt's Creek. So I'll tell you the story how I met him. So I was walking around downtown, just going for a walk, and I met him. I was like, "Are you Eugene Levy's son? Are you from Schitt's Creek?" He's like, "Yeah, that's me." And I asked, "Can I take a picture?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." And I took the picture. He was very kind. He shook my hand. I said, "Thank you," and he walked. So that was a cool experience meeting him. So next famous person on my list.
Rush.
It was. This is the second time you've been on our show, correct? Or
Yes.
technically, right? But
yes.
The first time you were on, you posted something on Instagram that I thought was funny. You said, "If anyone wants lessons in the art of being really chill and generally super cool."
The next celebrity person I met on my list is Annie Murphy. She's also from the show from Schitt's Creek.
Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a Hollywood star. I'm a little bit tipsy when I drive my car. I'm expensive sushi.
So she's a pretty good person. I don't know her well, but like, I like her character on the TV show. She's very, very funny. So I'll tell you the story. I met her. So I was walking at Yorkdale, just shopping around the holidays. She was shopping anyway, so I met her. I was like, "Excuse me, "Are you the girl from Schitt's Creek?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, "Can I take a picture?" She said, "Sure." And she was so kind, and then we took the picture, and then I shook her hand, and then I walked. So that was a cool experience. So, like, you never know, you can meet famous people in a local mall or whatever. So that was a cool experience. So next famous person on my list.
You too, man.
You were so good in this movie, by the way. Really good.
I appreciate you saying that. Happy birthday, by the way, and thank you.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Happy birthday.
So cool.
You play a real guy named Rick Macy. Who
He's
is
real.
A tennis coach. And is he really like that?
You know, he is really like that. He is really like that.
The next celebrity person I met was John Berthel. You might know him as the Punisher on the Marvel TV show The Punisher. So that's a pretty good TV show. And he always does that yelling in his show. I'll show you the clip. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's like a nice guy. So I'll tell you the story how I met him. I was walking East Manhattan, New York. I took a trip in New York, so I just want to see something new. So I met him, and I was like, "Excuse me, are you John Berthel?" He was like, "Yeah, that's me." I was like, "Do you mind if I take a picture?" He said, "Yeah." He was cool and nice. I took the picture, and I said, "Thank you." He said, "No problem," and then he walked out. So I really recommend going to New York. New York have like good pizza, and like the vibe is cool. So if you want to go to New York, I recommend going. So it's a cool city. So next famous person on my list.
You seem to have gone crazy since the last time I saw you. Is that true?
Seem that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Let me ask a question specifically about one incident because I'm fascinated.
Okay.
You were arrested at the musical Cabaret.
Yeah.
So the next celebrity person I met, Shia LaBeouf. You might know Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens, Transformer movies.
It's a robot, you know, like a super advanced robot. It's probably Japanese.
Movie Disturbio. So he's a pretty good actor, and like, so I'll tell you the story how I met him. He was in TIFF Festival. I was at the crowd, and he signed autographs, take a picture with fans. And then he came up to me, and I was like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you." He's like, "It's nice to meet you too." And I said, "Can I take a picture?" And they said, "Yeah, sure." He took a picture. So yeah, that was a cool experience I'll never forget. So I grew up watching this guy. He's one of my favorite actors. So it was a humbling experience meeting him. So next celebrity person on my list.
Exciting, isn't it?
I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Come on, can we just talk about this?
She's
She's telling us to put our legs out, right? But I don't know that they look like this. And
I mean,
this
you're
is
trying to look like that.
This is 50. 50.
So the next celebrity person I met was Halle Berry. You might know Halle Berry from the X-Men movies to the movie Swordfish with Hugh Jackman. And in the movie Losing Isaiah. So that was a pretty good movie. So she was one of my favorite actresses in Hollywood. So I'll tell you the story how I met Halle Berry. So I was at TIFF Festival. She was signing autographs for fans, and then she came out to me. I said, "Nice to meet you," but she didn't say anything. She just smiled, and then she actually signed this. I'll show it to you. See? She actually signed it. I was starstruck when she signed it. I couldn't believe she actually signed it. I have her autograph, so I'll keep this forever. This is a nice piece of equipment, whatever, or thing to have in my collection. So yeah, it was a good experience. Next famous person on my list.
Coming back from just being honored in Seoul, yes.
Yeah, incredible.
And Seoul Drama Awards, the show got most popular foreign show. They call it drama, but drama that means everything.
Right.
Comedy, drama, yeah.
So a huge honor, and an honor to be recognized this week as the Berks Diamond Tribute.
The next famous person I met Jin Yoon. She played the mother of the show Kim Convenience. That show is pretty funny. It's a Canadian show they shot in Toronto. That's one of my favorite Asian shows. It's very funny. It's hilarious. So yeah, she always say funny catchphrases on the show.
Sometimes you sneak attacking so good, you not even know you sneak attacking. What's this?
Nothing. Cat food. No problem at custom.
Canadian custom.
Give him fake email. Just lie? No, not a lie. Maybe you make a mistake. On a purpose mistake.
No more sneak attack.
Aha! Dab under your eye. Thursday. Huh? What are you holding? Nothing. You pay me later. What you think? Yes.
That's Nina doing sneak attack.
She make me laugh. She's one of my favorite characters on the TV show. So I'll tell you how I met her. So I was playing basketball in downtown Toronto, and I was really thirsty, so I decided to go get a Gatorade. And she was walking by. I said, "Excuse me, are you the girl from Cook Convenience?" She said, "Yeah." And like, "Do you mind if I take a picture?" And she said, "Yes." I took a picture, and it says, "Nice meeting you." And she said, "Thank." I said, "Thank you." And then she said, "Thank you." And then she left off. So that was a cool experience meeting her. Next person on my list.
It was once owned by Owen Wilson, so...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I'll put that on waffles and pancakes and you name it. So this show, Alias Grace, tell me about this, because it's it's historical fiction, which seems like those two things don't go together necessarily.
Right. Well, it's based on a true story.
So the next famous person I met was Sarah Gordon. She's a Canadian actress. She played a few movies and roles. The recent movie I seen her was the Vampire in the Bronx. She played the villain, the vampire villain in the movie. So it was nice meeting her. She was at TIFF. I asked her if I could take a picture. She said yeah, and then she took a picture. So yeah, that was a cool experience meeting her. So next famous person on my list.
I'm feeling well. How are you? Good. God, I have to tell you, like, you know, of course, I saw you in Straight Outta Compton, and you look so different.
Is it the curl?
Yeah, you missed the Jerry curl, don't you? I mean, that's
I actually kept it. I got it at home in the drawer. Just in case life ever goes south, you know, I can always pick it back up where I left off.
You could start doing an Easy-E tour.
So the next famous person I met was Jason Metro. He played Eazy-E from Straight Outta Compton.
You had the chance to change the situation. Would you take it?
Just hit that first beat hard. All right, you cruising down the street.
All right. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Hey, that was dope, eh?
So that movie was pretty good. That was one of my favorite movies. They actually did a good job shooting that movie. That movie is one of my best favorite biopic rap movies of all time. So I'll tell you the story. I met him. He was at TIFF Festival. He was signing autographs, taking a picture with fans, and I asked if we could take a picture. He said, yeah, and I took a picture. So I couldn't believe I actually met him. It was a cool experience. I met the guy who played Eazy-E, so it was a cool experience. I met him. So, yeah. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching today's episode. Please subscribe, share, whatever you want to do with it. And thank you guys for your support. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, no. Come on, man. Come on, you know how I do? Oh, my goodness. Come on, Irving. Come on, KD. Ballin'. Got that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are still here? Guys, go home. Shoot. Go to work. Go play. Do your homework. Go. Shoot. I'll see you guys next time, all right? Go home. Do something. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye.